Game number 1 between Brodindamp and Tommy NTG will begin in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. A terabyte re-cheers the 60 bits. Thank you. All right. I'm going to quickly regen Tommy. So I bet that's a little bit behind. Just to be on the safe side. Yeah, there we go. We have frames per second on both sides. Oh, a bit of a misdrop to start the game for Alan, but does a nice job cleaning it up. Bang Tetris for Tommy to get things started. Another Tetris for Alan. There's a Tetris for Alan. Tommy gets the long bar bang Tetris. We'll get a third one. Another Tetris for Alan. I think he's Alan's the only one we've seen so far with a live studio audience. Maybe not studio, but maybe a studio bedroom apartment. Does that count? Tommy's perfect through 5, 114 to 95,000. We'll score another one there. Alan getting up pretty high. Uh-oh. Tommy, no. Okay, there we go. It's fine. We can deal with those small little hiccups. Those are okay. 147 for Alan, 137 for Tommy, but Tommy is back by 9 lines. A later start. Bang Tetris for Alan. Good tuck there for Tommy. Really cleaning that board up nicely. It is possible. Foiled. I've seen crazier things happen on my end. Bang Tetris for Tommy. Another Tetris for Alan. 238 for Alan, 195 for Tommy here. This is the last match of the day to determine who's going to move on to the top 8. We already know 7 of the 8. Of course, we will review the bracket after this. And Steffi with the 100 bits. Thank you very much. Tommy in a bit of a spot. Would love a T. Of course, the game's not going to give him a T. So he's going to have to clean this up another way. Alan's got the lead here. 308 to 245. 7 lines of difference, so that is a real lead. Just not as big as it looks. Bang Tetris for both players. Another Tetris for Tommy, and it's set up again. And Bang Tetris for Tommy. 356 for Alan, 315 for Tommy. Both players scoring a Tetris there. Yeah, quickly talk about players while they're making their way through 18. Alan on the left goes by Brodindamp on Twitch. Has a 1.37 PB and is tapping on that keyboard out of the US. On the right side, rolling with the rest of the top 8. Or top 16 even. I don't think there was another tapper in the top 16 even. Has a 2.4 million PB rolling out of the US. It is Tommy NTG. Yeah, I did notice the 2 T's right after he burned. It's just like, you don't even mention that because that's just the way Tetris works. As soon as you get rid of the dependency, you get the piece for that dependency. whether you're covering the well before the long bar shows up. Nice adjustment from Tommy to get the dirty Tetris on row 3. Saw that long bar coming and made use of it. Bang Tetris for Tommy. Yes, it is 0-0. Ruling after game 1 was to not award a point due to the internet issues, or streaming issues, as the case were. Terabyte. We're okay now, though, and we are in pristine air. 570,000 at 123 lines for Alan. 528 at 119 lines for Tommy. Transition right around the corner for both players. Alan's not going to be looking so hot. Going to need some help here. Bang Tetris for Tommy. That expression tells me that's not where Alan wanted to place that Z piece. But he cleans it up very nicely. And Tommy's actually going to take the lead if he gets a long bar here. But then he has to get a long bar, and he's not getting one. So Tommy's scrambling now. Oh, that adjustment again for the Tetris, this time on level 19. Very reminiscent of that earlier one. Scores a Tetris, and look at this, it's neck and neck. It was within 200 points for a moment. 639 for Tommy, 637 for Alan at 150 lines. That's how close this one is. Alan not getting the piece he needs to resolve that tuck. Both players looking for a long bar. I think we're getting droughted here. Alan burns into 22 and covers the well just as the long bar shows up. Does get the follow-up long bar for the Tetris. There's the Tetris for Tommy. Tommy burns away a line. Gets set up for the next one. Alan's ahead, but not by much. Oh, and Alan with a couple of consecutive misdrops with Z pieces. Is going to be able to start to burn this down, but this means that Tommy's going to take the lead, 745 to 716, going into level 24. And this board sucks for Alan right now. Alan needs something for the left. Gets it over. Alan still trying to hold on here. Level 25. Tommy's got the lead by a Tetris and a half. Oh my goodness, Alan. Alan! Getting long bars at the right time. Oh, the dead drop of the S! And Alan just says, that's about enough of that. Tommy will take game number 1. For real. 1-0. We'll count them down in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Yeah, the match renal prize pool. I actually do have that right about here. $14,543.21. This is just going to insane heights. Like, you're all awesome. If you contributed with a sponsor quest or a contribution code earlier, or if you've poured in your hard-earned cash, it is much appreciated. Alan starts with a Tetris and a push-down point. There's another Tetris. Tommy also on the board with Tetris. Terabyte, thanks again for the 30, the 20, the 10 bits. Another Tetris for Tommy. Alan able to get out of that situation. There's a long bar, bang Tetris for Alan. And K9 watching Tetris with the 1,000 bits. Thank you very much. Bang Tetris for Tommy. Another one for Tommy here, but Alan's the one having the big game here. 118 for 25 lines will score another Tetris. As Tommy's got to do another burn here. Question being asked in chat, why don't players go for pushdown points more? I think it's largely because some players have a setup where if they tried to go for pushdown points, it would actually mess up with the way that they play the game. And for like rollers, it's just almost impossible to control your pushdown points. And Dog even chiming in there. Wish you could still watch ads for bits. Yeah, I kind of miss that too. I used to do that. Buying Tetris for Alan. As Tommy has got to open up that right side and then might consider doing something about that hole that's in the stack, and does. Going to burn it from the top. Looking for the right piece. Gets a long bar. Bang Tetris. 202 for Alan. 177 for Tommy, but there is 6 lines of difference as Tommy's built up quite a bit higher here. Bang Tetris for Alan. Long bar bang Tetris again for Tommy. It's about a 1 Tetris lead for Alan as Alan scores another one there. Has a couple of tuck setups. Gets them done. And gets a long bar. Bang Tetris. Another long bar for Tommy. Bang Tetris. Alan holding on to a very slim lead here. Another Tetris for Alan. In fact, I'm not sure this is the lead anymore. Although if Tommy has to burn a bit, it'll be a lead. Tommy having to burn a few doubles off, so get a Tetris there. Alan looking for a long bar, not getting one here. Oh, I don't know if that was wise. This is not the time for a stream to freeze. Alan was in trouble last we saw. Brodindamp is actually offline. He topped out. 306. Okay, Tommy's good for game number 2. Never mind. But yeah, Brodindamp was shown offline for me for just a moment. Countdown game number 3 here. And we'll count it down in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. And I was just thinking to myself, my God, there's been a lot of sweeps today. Maybe we did not have a sweep here. Maybe Alan can take one. Tommy would like one more sweep, I'm pretty sure. 1 game away from moving on, doubling his earnings, hitting the top 8. Alan's going to need to reverse sweep with 3 wins in a row. I feel like a broken record on that one today. Nice tuck setup for Alan, but unfortunately that square tried to join the party and, wasn't invited. Refresh Tommy's stream. Okay, I can do that. $49,000 for Alan, $11,000 for Tommy, who's been having a bit of a rough start here. But has the board worked out and is ready for a Tetris. Hopefully a long bar comes before the square. Nope, there's the square. Thanks, game. Bang Tetris for Tommy. And Terabyte, thanks again for the 30, 20, 10 bits. Bang Tetris for Alan. Yeah, I think the dog sweep was the most shocking thing for me today. Another Tetris for Tommy, who's currently trailing. 130 for Alan, 91,000 for Tommy. Bang Tetris for Tommy. Alan with a couple of burns here. And Tommy's just going to score Tetris. So Tommy has worked this all the way back to a 1 Tetris difference in pace. Probably a little less than that, given the fact that he's back by 6 lines. Another Tetris for Alan. I don't know if refreshing Tommy's stream helped to catch it up any. But that is not a problem here. 202 for Alan, 161 for Tommy. Humming the Game Boy Tetris theme. Oh, wow. That's how you know you've succeeded as a parent right there. This burn for Tommy has given the control of the game back to Alan. Tommy may decide to play 1 row up here. I think that's what we're seeing, although the pieces kind of suck. Not the greatest pieces ever, but Tommy will burn out of it. Bang Tetris for Alan's going to go to 319 at 76 lines. Tommy's at 202 at 68 lines. Bang Tetris for Tommy. So I'd say the pace lead at this point is probably around 4 Tetrises. There's a Tetris for Tommy again. But Alan will reply. Ooh, T never came for Tommy. Set up the T-spin pretty high up, too, so didn't have a whole lot of time to wait. He's probably now going to look to maybe burn this down, or are we playing 2 rows up? Let's see. The double well kind of indicates he's playing 2 rows up. And that's what's going to happen. Tommy with a row 3 setup. Bang Tetris for Alan. So there's Tetris for Tommy. Bang Tetris for Tommy again. There's 1 for Alan. Tommy with a long bar dependency. Go ahead and clear that up. And this suffer game for Tommy is continuing for the moment. But he gets the right side open once again. Is ready for Tetris. Still with this row 3 setup. Then get the long bar. Bang Tetris. Trails by about 5 Tetrises now. Bang Tetris for Tommy, but now it's going to be Alan that's going to burn a little bit. Alan, no he's not. Bang dirty Tetris for Alan. What? Great job there from Alan, my goodness. Alan worked up really high. Needs a long bar. He's going to do some burns. He's got 2 Tetrises until level 19. Sets up a 5 and below very high up. Gets it done, though. But now has a weird stack. Oh, what a great J to burn that out. Where is the long bar, though? This drought is huge. He's just going to transition without getting a long bar. Bang Tetris. Tommy's now dealing with the same drought. Bang Tetris for Alan. Tommy managing the drought as well. Another Tetris for Tommy, but it is a big lead for Alan right now. 578 to 449. And bang Tetris for Tommy. Alan set up for another one. See those fingers putting in some work right now. There's a dirty Tetris. Alan, no stranger to those. Another Tetris. 661 for Alan, 483 for Tommy. Even with the line difference, this is still a big lead for Alan. Another Tetris to go to 690, 960. That's a great score. Bang Tetris. 719 on 23. There's a Tetris for Tommy. Alan also scoring 1, 748 to 545. That is a 203,000 point lead. Bang Tetris for Tommy. Trying to get some of that back. Bang Tetris for Alan. And there's a long bar. Bang Tetris. Tetris for both players. Still a huge lead for Alan, 200,000 plus. Tetris for both players. Of course, you can't count Tommy out with 29 play. Tetris for Alan. Alan is just locked in right now. Didn't like that placement. I'm sure he didn't like that long bar placement. But does get another one, gets that over. It's not for a Tetris. He's going to play one row up for a moment. Gets the long bar. Bang Tetris for Alan. 945. Bang Tetris for Tommy. 763. He's gotten within that 200,000 range. Alan is working this down. Going to get a Tetris to go to 984 into 27. Bang Tetris for Tommy to go 831. Bang Tetris for Tommy. Tommy's stream right now is running at variable speeds. It's kind of amusing. Max out for Alan. One more Tetris remaining. There's the long bar. He's going to set up for two, I think. No, he's not. There it is. There's the Tetris. But we'll set up for one here. It's a long bar. Where's the long bar? There's no long bar. Alan's going to top out. 1.06. Tommy, you need 1.069. And we're in 29. All Alan can do is watch. Bang Tetris for Tommy, A27. I believe one more will do it. Maybe not. So obviously don't stop when you get a Tetris. Or you can line out. That works too. Certainly line outable before the double kill screen. A54, 55, 56. Closer and closer we inch. $64, 66, 67, 60. That's enough. Tommy is good for game number 3 with a 29 Chasedown to take the sweep. 3-0. Man. And he's still going. And now he's going for Tetrises too, which is scary. That he was holding back. He ain't holding back now. Gets another one there. C22 into 36. Are we going to see it? Oh, he's setting up for another one. He hangs a T over on the left. This is not a Tetris setup. It's got a T-spin setup, but it's not going to get the T. I think that might be about the limits of human tapping there, human rolling there. C89 for the final game. GG's to Tommy. We'll be moving on to the top 8. Speaking of the top 8, let's take a look at our bracket, shall we? There it is. The entire rest of this bracket will be playing tomorrow on this channel, 1 p.m. Central Daylight Time. I believe that's 6 p.m. UTC, if my conversion is correct. And the matches that we have to start. I mean, this first round is all amazing. Sidnev versus Pixelandy. Doge versus Tommy NTG, who we just saw. Alex T versus SVN. And Ramations taking on Dog Playing Tetris for a shot at how much? What are we up to? It's 14,000, but I mean, it's a lot of money, but I have a screen somewhere that says how much they get. Yeah, right now, if we were to close the pool right now, which we're not, first place would get $6,253.58. That's pretty good. That's pretty darn good. And of course, we will keep this open tomorrow, so definitely keep those donations going.